You don't know what you got from this Chelsea team this season. It's so unpredictable. We are capable of beating the best teams in the world and then tomorrow go and lose against a championship level kind of team. This season been up and downs, and I can't wait until the end of the season. I'm ready, and it's only 2 weeks to go, so I don't have to worry too much. But summer is coming. We have to make some tough decisions, and I don't want to go through this kind of emotions next season. Next season, I just want to be a normal Chelsea fan, you know? Don't get angry often. Of course, you're going to lose games. Of course, you're going to get eliminated from competition. It's part of football. But this season was just like killing me inside, man. Especially losing against Liverpool U17, a bunch of kids. And then we're giving an excuse of, okay, we don't have experience. We have young players, a young team. So what are you going to say about Liverpool? That team that beat Chelsea in the final. What are you going to say about them? They have experience? Or all of them are 30 years old on their prime? I think young team and young players been used as a big excuse to justify our failure this season. Because I still believe that Chelsea were good enough to be sitting right now comfortably in top 4. This video is about my head-to-head, just to compare a little bit what happened between the two teams and what is happening separately from each other, and have an idea, because like I said, you don't know what you got from this Chelsea team. The game is going to be on Peacock if you are in the US, which is good for me because I don't have to pay extra money, $9.99 to watch a game. So it's going to be on Peacock and it's going to be on Sunday. All right. 9 o'clock on Sunday, May the 5th, 2024. Look at the two squad. One is labeled 1 billion borrowed job and another one normal team because they spent normal money that they produced. They sold Declan Rice and they bought some amazing bowlers and they keep going. But if you take the narrative away, if you take the money away from this equation, you will see that Chelsea got tons of injuries. By the time of recording, still 14 players out. Only Levi Colwill might make it on the bench against West Ham United. So, if you go post by post, you will see that they are better than Chelsea. Just like Tottenham Hotspurs were better than Chelsea, but Chelsea managed to destroy them. It's a London derby. Everything goes out of the window. I don't care how good or how bad you've been. A London derby is a London derby. So we have to be very careful and try to beat them because they beat us in the first leg. Remember that. So we never forgot that. Let's go to head-to-head comparison. Let's start by recent meetings. Starting by the bottom one, I'm going to highlight it right now on the screen. It was December 2021, West Ham 3, Chelsea 2. And April 2022, Chelsea 1, West Ham 0 at Stamford Bridge. September 2022, at Stamford Bridge one more time, Chelsea 2, West Ham 1. And we went to London Stadium. That was February 2023, West Ham 1, Chelsea 1. And the last game we played against them was last August of last season, of course. August 2023. West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. That was a disaster. Let's continue. We're going to come back to this game, the last game we played against them, to give you more details. But let's continue with form guide. In the last 5 games for Chelsea in the Premier League, they won 2, they drew 2, and they lost 1 heavily against Arsenal. For West Ham, they lost 2 games. They drew 2 games and they only won 1 game. There is no a big difference here between us. The season so far, position, look, they are 9th and we are 8th. Game wons, they won 13, Chelsea won 14. Draws, 10 for them, 9 for Chelsea. So we are very, very close teams here. We have to be very careful. If we go to statistics about individuals, in terms of goals, Cole Palmer 20 goals, Gerard Bowen 16, Nicholas Jackson 11. In terms of assists, Cole Palmer 9, Kufal 7, Conor Gallagher 7. In terms of tackles, actually they are leading us. Emerson Palmieri with 96 tackles, Moises Caicedo 80 tackles, Edson Alvarez, the guy that Chelsea wanted to buy a couple of seasons ago, 79 tackles. Let me go ahead and give you some details about the last game that we got destroyed at London Stadium. West Ham 3, Chelsea 1. Agüero, 7th minute. Mikel Antonio, 53rd minute. And a penalty from Lucas Paqueta, 90 minutes plus 5. And for Chelsea, it was Carney Chukwuemeka, 28th minute. And remember the same game, Chukwuemeka got he got injured and he was out for more than 4 months. And I think we missed the penalty. We missed the penalty. Remember that? It was Enzo Fernandez missing a penalty. So the man of the match that day was James Ward-Prowse. Yeah, remember? The free kick specialist. And yeah, it wasn't really a good feeling for Chelsea Football Club. It was a disaster. Nothing was working for us. We created chances, by the way. But creating chances is not a problem for Chelsea. Scoring them was the problem. Moises Caicedo had a nightmare. I think that was like Moises Caicedo's first game. Remember? It was his first game. And he gave away a penalty and I think he started on the bench if I'm not mistaken. And when he came, he was awful. And everybody was talking about money, money, money. People were talking about 115 million down the drain. Man, Carney Chukwuemeka had an amazing game that day. Unfortunately, we as Chelsea fans, we have no right for happiness. Every time somebody shines, he's gonna get injured. Globally, in general, because we still have some players that are super fit. They don't get injured. People like Nicholas Jackson and Conor Gallagher and Palmer. Long might continue because, man, injury FC, I'm sick and tired of that. So this is just giving you an idea what happened and how to prevent this from happening. Mikel Antonio is the danger man. And also, remember, Mohamed Kudus. Those are the people that can punish Chelsea. They can bully us heavily. I've already made a video about my starting 11 and predictions, so I don't want to spoil the video. You can go and watch it. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. But spoiler, I'm going to tell you that Chelsea will win this game. We will beat them 3-1. Yes, 3-1. We keep the same formation, the same starting 11. We don't have any choice anyways, because everybody's still pretty much in the hospital. So